Okay, I thought it'd be cool to walk through Jaren's first touchdown throw of the preseason. This was a good throw by him, made it look easy. The concept allowed for the running back to get a one-on-one isolated coverage versus the linebacker, and he outflanks him. But I want to talk about how what kind of looks like standard quarters coverage, which means four across, which is really common. In the league, you get a lot of teams that will line up four across because from that, you can do so many things. You can drop a mic and play five across. You can bring the house and you can walk up and play cover zero, which means these four will be in man coverage and everybody else is coming. You can rotate into different single high coverages. And if you want, you can also use a bracket to bracket other players, which would mean, and you'll see a little bit of that on this. But they're giving Jaren what looks like a quarter shell. The concept that the offense is going to be running is a bench route from up top, a flat route by the running back. They're going to utilize one player getting through on a through route, another player settling on an OTB hook over the ball, and a backside in cut. So for Jaren's read progression, it's usually one into the flat. Then I'm going to read this high-low between the through and the OTB back to my trailing in cut. So you get what looks like a quarters look. And in this quarters look, already the quarterback should be thinking, I will have a great opportunity to outflank this linebacker with my running back. Now, that read stays the same, but what the Cardinals do defensively is a little bit different. As soon as the ball is snapped, they're bringing five-man pressure. So that means the offensive line is eaten up and the back can get out. This guy is going to run over and play man. Now, they give you a manning the point look here, but you'll be able to tell that he mans the point and then he plays opposite, okay? Here he mans him up, plays opposite, pushes him off, and he's going to pass the stat guy to these back guys that are going to act as bracket players on him. From inside running towards the bunch, this is where you're going to get him manning any shallow player. So he's going to be coming from his depth looking for any shallow cross. And if that player is to settle, he's got a man on him. But you'll be able to tell from his body language, he's preparing for this shallow player for him to break on him. This player realizes I have the high inbreaker, but because he's going to continue through, I'm going to run with him in man. So here you'll see he's running with him in man. He's going to break on what he thinks could potentially be a shallow, and then he'll man him up. It's manned up there on the bench route. It's manned up here on the running back. And here you can see this bracket, the way that it plays out. So in terms of identifying on the field, we get a good call here because our number one receiver in the route is actually the guy that creates the most separation because of leverage. And I'll go back to showing kind of why that leverage is known. In the very beginning, knowing that your back is getting out to the flat right now, this player, whether it's a quarters look or a man look, has a long way to go. This player in the running back position, his whole goal is, can I get outside of this tackle, step up just a little bit, and then get out into the flat. That little, watch how he comes outside the edge and pushes up just a little. That little movement up right here should make him settle his feet. Because if he's going to push up and run a choice route, this guy's going to be slightly broken down. So the whole thing is, as a running back, you get up, you push up a little bit, then he should stick his right foot in the ground and plant out of it and run to separate. There it is, and there's the run to separate, and that's easy. Easy touchdown. Great to see Jaren get a touchdown in a preseason game.